everybody, and I want to welcome y'all back to Sneaker Talking with Paperboy, and this is episode 4. I want to thank everybody out there for tuning in, subscribing, dropping comments, and just understanding what this whole platform, this whole series that I'm doing is for all this good, great content for sneakers is for us, the people, the streets, the urban community. I'm going to break this shit down in the best way that y'all can understand. Today, we're going to be talking about custom sneakers, the 85s that just dropped February 14th during All-Star Week in San Francisco. Yeezys, and pretty much, that's pretty much it today, man. We're also going to be talking about a wonderful friend of mine named Jeff. He runs Gifted Kicks, so we're going to get to that soon. And also, we're going to talk about helping Nike, the corporation. What can we do as a people to help them get beefed up? Because I know some people out there from HR up there that's tuning into this wonderful, wonderful show. So we're just going to dive straight right into it. The 1985 Jordan Bred ones, which has to be one of the most iconic sneakers of all time. They always compare Jordan to LeBron in every section. It's about scoring titles, dunks, how many championships those dudes have. But one thing that they never did was compare Jordan shoes to LeBron shoes. We don't have nobody lining up for LeBron shoes. We don't have nobody sleeping out, camping out for LeBron shoes. And that's why Jordan will always be one up above. But the most deadliest part about a LeBron and Jordan shoe is nobody is getting popped or dying over a pair of LeBrons, which happened a few years ago. Well, many years ago back, somebody had got popped for a pair of Jordan 5s and died. But that's a different story. But yeah, these shoes released February 14th, 2025 as a 30-year anniversary of celebrating this shoe. Now, they call this shoe the Bred OG 85. To my knowledge, it's just, they went back to the old construction of the toe box. They gave us that nice classic hang tag, and that's really it. I don't see nothing else. Oh, they also got the, are you waving at me? Oh, damn, excuse me. They also got the inside sock lining where they got the sizes at before they transferred to the toe. They also got the inside, excuse me. They also got the inside sizing right here on the inner sock liner before they transferred to the tongue of the new age. But this shoe right here was released about 7 different times. I'm gonna see if I can tell you what it was. Not by year, but by style. The first one had to be in 85, which was these before they retroed them. Then they had a pair in 1994. Then in 2001, which was these right here, which is my favorite Jordan Bred ones of all time, that came out with the velvet swoosh. Then they had a pair in 2016, which was these joints. Then I know they had the Jordan vs. Bird pack. They had a Flynet edition. Then they had the patent leather edition. Then they also had a satin edition. And that's, and originally the shoe that you can only find at outlets was the real original band Jordan 1s that came with an X on the heel that you could only get at the outlets. They didn't sell them at any store. So that's like the 7 times that these shoes have dropped. And every year, every time around that they drop, it's always a craze for them. A quick fun fact, real quick. These drop numberly 338,245. Is that what it was? 38,345. That means it's 38,345 pair of these 2001 Bred ones that dropped back in 2001, right? And when this shoe dropped, it was dropped super exclusively this year. It dropped for All-Star San Francisco. It didn't drop on those sneaker apps, and it was only at selected retailers only. I don't know too many spots in Frisco or Oakland or anybody in the Bay Area that had this shoe, but this is actually my first time ever holding it and seeing it in my hand. But they only made 10,000 pair of these in the world, to my knowledge. And here goes one pair of them. Am I a big fan of this shoe? Yeah, I am a big fan of the Jordan 1s. I'm a great big fan of the Jordan 3s. And I'm a heavy fan of the Jordan 4. That shoe, those shoes right there, the 1s, 3s, and 4s, is like the most common sneaker for an urban person that's playing the street or just, still in this game to be wearing. And that's why Michael Jordan, just spends so much time on giving us crazy colors and crazy options on those 3 shoes. It's pretty much the new lifestyle shoe, man. So that's enough with the Bred Jordan 1s, man. Great shoe. The price on these things was $250, which is crazy for a Jordan 1, but it is what it is. Shout out to Cameron and Mace, man. Make sure to watch their show. It's good. So we just gonna talk about this right here. This right here is probably one of my favorite sections of the sneaker game. Talking about custom sneakers. See, a Jordan 3 is one of my favorite shoes of all time. And I first had encountered it back in 2000, 2001, and I was just buying up hella pairs from people that didn't really care for them. And because my partner was into Nike SBs and that didn't fit my style at the time in the early 2000s, that white boy style, no disrespect, but we wasn't street niggas. We wasn't wearing straight leg jeans or anything like that. We had to still have that baggy look, and Dunks really didn't fit our build of clothes. So instead of having the Supreme lows, we would just have these black cement highs and the true blue cement highs, to kind of still not compete or battle, but to still be in conversations of like that Nike Dunk, because early 2000s the Dunk was on the rise, and Jordan really wasn't dropping crazy sneaks like he was now. But during like the early 2000s, they would drop like a lifestyle sneaker every now and then, like the burgundy 5s, the olive 5s, they were like the gray 7s, look kind of like the Cardinals, but all black, a little bit of gray, and a little bit like a sky blue. Then like the first Rare Airs, they was like yellow cement 4s. Them was all like quick strike / lifestyle sneakers of that early essence of the 2000s. But this shoe was done by a really good friend of mine. I know him as Dominic, but y'all know him as the Shoe Surgeon. And I've been dealing with the Shoe Surgeon since he was busting sneakers down out of his garage. You see, this was an early pair. I waited almost a year for him to bring these shoes to me. I had dropped off an original 2000, what year was this? A 2012 pair. And he took about 8-9 months to go ahead and cook me up with this nice real python. And you could tell by the work right there is just glued on. He wasn't that raw back then as what he is right now, but he did his best. Stitched the star right there for Dream Team, lasered my name right there, and had my Dream Team hang tag, mate. So this just goes to tell you how long I've been dealing with this guy, Shoe Surgeon. Now, years later, whoop, boom. You see how Bred coming? Takes the whole shoe off, re-glues the whole sole, and stitch it way raw than factory. Inner sock lining, lambskin. We got like a memory foam pad down there for the insole. Just look at this shoe. This shoe is top tier, and everything is real python, real genuine leather, lambskin. And to me, I think this shoe was built better than a factory shoe. But I ain't gonna lie, this is my partner, but a shoe like this will cost you an arm and a leg. I think he sells these for, let me see, I think like $2,500 for a pair of these. But I ain't mad. Get your money, man. I mean, a lot goes into constructing a shoe and rebuilding the shoe, and plus you're also paying for that genuine, exotic material. Along with this shoe right here that I was wearing today. Today I'm wearing the Animal Pack 3s that Nike also stole the idea from him, because years later Nike had dropped the Animal Pack 3 also, a double color. But when I saw these, that he dropped these, I had to have them. I just had to. Cheetah print right here, python for the Nike swoosh, zebra right there, tiger stripes right there. I thought it had some ostrich somewhere. I think that's on the Jordan 1s. But yeah though, shoe surgeon. Oh, what's this? This gotta be like bear fur right there. Gotta be one of my favorite shoes that shoe surgeon ever done. Animal Pack 3s. Can you get these or find these anywhere else? Probably not. Shout out to Dom, I love you, bro. So now, Dom done went all the way to the top. Got deals with Jordan, done shoes for Odell Beckham, done shoes for Nike camps, even built a whole shoe building school around it. And if y'all like follow sneaks like me, I don't know what happened, but the Jordan brand and Nike had tried to sue him for like something crazy, like 20 million or some crazy shit like that. But they ended up dropping the lawsuit, and they washed their hands with that. But that's a different story I don't know too much about. Therefore, I won't speak too much on it. I'm just a fan of the game, fan of his work. And Dom, keep cooking, bro. You still got love for me, man. Appreciate you. Always kept a nigga fresh. Thank God for dope money. Only way I could afford these joints. This right here was another shoe, but it wasn't made by him. Cause after he went viral, went on Hype Beast, busted down a whole bunch of shoes. That's crazy. So this shoe right here is a Bred Python redone Jordan 1 that was made by a cat named The Remade. So I don't want to put nobody in order, but it was a bunch of people that came in this game together. I forgot the name that shoe surgeon used to work with, but he did a bunch of Wale shoes for his third album, and his logo was like 2 crosses. I forgot what it was. And then there was a bunch of other upcoming cats that started to follow that blueprint, and this was made by this cat by The Remade. And fell in love with this shoe, man. A lot of people started to offer this service at a more affordable pricing. Came with it came with wax laces and, you know, the same material, lambskin, inner sack. It came with a bunch of high-end materials like wax laces, lambskin, inner sock lining, leather sole for the great comfortability, and different things like that, man. So shout out to The Remade. And it's just been a crazy era for customizing kicks. And when it really comes to customizing kicks, we can't leave this black creator out of this conversation. He goes by D Nice, a good partner of mine. Also goes by FBCC, and he came in this game on some real creative shit. He was busting down these shoes all the way. He was busting down everything, foam posits, every Jordan, the 6s, the 7s, 1s, I believe 2s. He was doing the Son of Gloves, and he just had all this creativity, man. And then he just fell back from doing this. I'm talking about, Bred was so good. He did some shit for Cam Newton for the Panthers. He did some shit for Stephen Curry. And just his creativity of his display and execution of the whole packaging was just crazy. I want y'all to check him out. He go by FBCC. Now he goes by Saya, somewhere in America. That is his new brand that he developed, and I want y'all to check him out. He don't touch these Nike or these shoes no more. He has his own brand that's doing wonderful. I have purchased a few kicks from him, and I'm very happy about the shoes and the items I bought from him. I want y'all to check him out though, man. He a real raw dude, man. Went to school for fashion, and he just a real inspiration for us up and coming designers and, you know, black creators like myself. I always keep him right here on the top shelf because he is somebody that needs to be studied. If you got any questions, man, just go ahead and tap in with bro, man. He definitely got answers, man. But shout out to FBCC, bro. He did a lot for the game, man. Just real quick, I remember him telling me one Jadakiss video, because he's from New York City. He had did Jadakiss Gucci Timberland boots and the Gucci Air Force One. So when y'all go back in time, just go check it out. Shout out FBCC. I appreciate it. I love you, bro. So check this out. When it comes to old sneakers, 2001, 2016, 2012, it comes a time in life where the shoes tend to break, tend to dissolve, tend to reconstruct by accident. And you guys say, oh man, why my shoe breaking? And us, back in the day, we used to put nail glue, super glue, all type of glue to try to fix these sneakers, man. And we just could never fix them. We would throw a great shoe away in the trash. But now, since the shoe game has had such of an uprising, we got these cats called shoe repair masters. And I want to give a shout out to a good friend of mine named Jeff. He has a company called Gifted Kicks right here. Boop. I want you to follow him and check out his page, because if it's anybody that can repair a shoe, from restitching, changing your sole to a brand new white sole, from putting brand new Swiss checks on your shoes, having factory stitching, from re-gluing your sole, and just even doing just a whole complete sole enhancement, sole swap. That's the man right there. He has done some Tiffany's for me. He has done some Jordan 1s for me. He even done some up-tempo 95s for my brother. He had did my up-tempo Air 95s. And most part, he had did these Yeezys, because these dropped what, in 07? 07, 08. And there's no way in hell, even if you got 100 pair of these dead stock, you cannot stop a shoe from aging, no matter what. You put your foot in here and walk, it's guaranteed they're going to soul separate. So you have to go see the man. So make sure to check out my guy, Jeff Gifted Kicks. I love you, bro. Now, since I got this wonderful shoe in my hand, y'all probably wondering, what kind of shoe is that? This is one of Yeezy's most iconic shoes that he gave us and he delivered to the game, which is the Yeezy 1, the Blinks. We call these the Blinks because it's black and pink. Push them two words together, you get blink. Just like you get the word bread. You push bread, you push the word red and black together, you get bread. So this is a special Yeezy Blink because this is autographed. But that's another story. But the reason why I have brought this shoe along for the show, because those who own this will understand what I'm about to say. When it comes to comfortability, this shoe and this shoe has to be one of the most comfortable shoes I ever got to place my foot in and really beat the block up and have a nice 24-hour run outing with it without me trying to take the shoe off. My side ankle, my side toe knuckle aching. This is just one of the ones that not necessarily walking on clouds, but it's just a luxury shoe. The reason why I say that because both these got satin sock inner lining. These Yeezy 2s got like a real memory foam padding with some genuine leather on top, and this one got like satin satin sole lining, but it's so padded like a Nike SB4 or a DC sneaker, a real true skateboard shoe. That's why this shoe just tends to have so much comfort for me. And these two shoes right here is probably like top 5 of all time. A comparison for cars, I consider these two shoes like the Lamborghini and the Ferrari of the shoe game. It's a sought after shoe, and everybody want them. And when you walk into rooms and you got these on, because it's a fact, you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but you could tell a lot by a man's sneakers that he's wearing and how he treats his car. That's a fact, y'all. But like I said, this is like the Ferrari and Lamborghini of the sneaker game. You walk in the building or walk somewhere with these, niggas know, oh yeah, that's somebody that knows shit. And you can't really try to finesse, bro. Because look what he got on. 10,000 pair of sneakers, another $10,000 pair of sneakers. He not playing. But yeah, to me these are the greatest, one of the greatest shoes that Nike ever produced, and I do kindly wish that Kanye would come back and help revive the game. Nike, if you're listening, check me out. Hear me out. Just hear me out. Y'all failing right now as a top company. Y'all just need to reach out to Uncle Kanye. Let that man have his own division. Let him cook up for y'all. Make sure y'all got a simple contract, and make sure to include me in there as the, the negotiator. When I put this little bug in your ear, give my little division for me and my little partners, and tear the game up, man. It's time to get back and start balling, man. Because guess what? He really the king right now, and can't nobody stop him, man. Not even y'all. So shout out to Nike and Kanye. I appreciate y'all. Another Nike, Yeezy, the tans. Like I said, the shoe's so old, it's gonna crumble no matter what. Good sole separation. You can't even re-glue this. You gotta get a Jordan 3 sole, have gifted kicks, bust that down, clean that up, get you a Jordan 3 sole and swap it. But this is just an iconic art piece now, as you can see. But yeah, y'all know what it is. Jordan 3 sole, bottom glowing. Here go a fun fact too. When this shoe was being made, Kanye was a big fan of the Marty McFlys. The reason why we got a glow-in-the-dark sole, he was supposed to have lights in the bottom of these, like the Air Mags, but it was too expensive to produce. So they just had a crazy-ass glowing bottom sole, which we got now. And there's no other sneaker that glows harder than a KD Galaxy 4 and a Yeezy 2 and a Yeezy Blink 1. Don't argue with me, that's a fact. So people, I just want to say thank y'all again. We're wrapping up the 4th episode of Sneaker Talking with Paperboy, man. And I appreciate y'all. I want to give a good shout out to True Oakland for letting us use their facility again. Shout out to True SF. Shout out to Gemini TV. Make sure to follow us all. Click the like button right here. Comment right here. Tell me what y'all want me to talk about, what y'all want to hear, and just, critique me. Let me know how I'm doing. Is y'all understanding how I'm breaking down the dynamics of these sneakers? Is y'all enjoying the show? Let me know. And before I go, the first 10 people to comment, I'm gonna send y'all some free socks. The ultimate socks. I'm gonna tell you what kind of socks these is. These Paperboys fresh ass socks with pockets up in them. And remember this, when you click and crack, quality dope will always sell itself. And before we leave today's sponsor of Sneaker Talking with Paperboy, we have to give it up for my little bro, Invisible Hands. Make sure to give him a shout out, make sure to give him a follow, and make sure to, just order something off his website, invisiblehands.com. My little bro doing his thing. He got sweaters. These is sold out already. These were super exclusive. Here, hold this, bro. Right on. Boom. These is extra exclusive. Then we got the fresh socks, you dig? Invisible Hands, we appreciate you. I love y'all. Peace out.